One time I lost my wallet. It dropped on the ground and it had 60만 원 in it. And a kid just gave it to the police and took zero money. All of it was in there. But I feel like in America that would never happen, right? If there is something for the taking, it will be taken. 안녕하세요. 저는 미국에서 온 슬기입니다.
안녕하세요. 저 영국에서 온 에밀리라고 합니다. 잘 부탁드립니다.
반갑습니다. 내 연사는 맞는 것 같아요. 막 그런 이미지 있잖아요. 막 한국 골목이나 길거리에서 막 노래방, 식당, 어떤 막 중화요리 막 그런 거 PC방 무지개 네 연사인 이미지 있는 것 같아요.
I would say it depends on the street, but in the UK we don't really have cables, like electricity cables.
That's true.
So in Korea you have a lot of those cables everywhere, and it's like I just look at them and I'm like trying to figure out what's going where.
미국에서 똑같아요. We have the cables everywhere. I just realized they don't have them in the UK.
No, we don't, because it's all underground.
쓰레기통 별로 없어요. 강남역 근처에서도 5분 동안 걸어야 해요.
No, you just give it to somebody. You go like, 이거 좀.
아니요. 그러면 안 돼요. 냄새 안 나고 길에서 걸으면 you're not gonna kick something while walking. 그래서 그걸 인정해요. 미국에 가면 극혐이에요. Or like pocha tents, like those types of things can't. Yeah, me too.
울지로, I like that.
울지로는 좋아요. 저도 울지로 편이에요.
Especially when the weather is nice. There's so many people everywhere and so many shops, and you have all the old jewelry, gold. That's really cool. Like this kind of thing you wouldn't be able to see in Europe at all. I was in Shinsa. She was so cute. The girl was about this big. The backpack was bigger than her, and she was just walking by herself to school or something. I think she was going to Hagwon, and I just looked and I was just like, that is so cute. But where's your parents? I don't think you would allow a 3-year-old child to go walk by themselves in the middle of London.
절대 못해요. 막 kidnapping 사람들도 있고 그거는 막 어렸을 때 우리 할머니 할아버지 둘 다 막 if you go outside alone without telling us, a kidnapper is gonna get you. A white van. We were like afraid of white vans. That was like a childhood thing. 벤티 택시. 그런 거. kidnapper 원래 그런 거 타고 아이들 훔치는데 번도 없는데 항상 그런 거 들었어요. 학교에서도. 막 don't talk to strangers, don't take candy from a van. I have a similar story regarding a small child walking on the street. In America, I teach, right? I have like online students as well. And this is the craziest thing that ever happened to me in terms of like coincidences in Korea. I was in Pundong and I was just coming out of the subway to meet my friend who lives like in that area. I was standing there and I hear this little voice going like, yeah, it's me, Sam. And I was like, what? And I turn around, this 9-year-old child, Sam! She was just alone. And I was like, where are you going to? And she's like, oh, I'm going to like the vocal classes. And I was like, where's your house? And she's like, over there. And I was like, where's your mom? And she was like, and I was like, what?
Yeah, and not only that, but what I find it really cute is sometimes kids go out by themselves to eat food together after.
Oh, that is so cute.
And you're this big, and the backpack has these big, and knees just like, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm not kidding, I couldn't stop laughing. Like when I see something cute, I'm like.
Yeah, I feel you. Or like, 특히 쇼핑몰 갈 때, there's so many little kids and everyone's dressed so cute. Like if you compare them to how little kids are dressed in America, they're like decked out.
이런 거.
Oh, 너무 귀엽다.
Especially with that, like, oh my god, I find it so dope. And the thing is, when they have like
The
little things
pigtails,
in the
yeah.
back, it's so cute.
CCTV도 있고 안전 확인도 한데 근데 한국에서는 약간 it feels like this. One time I lost my wallet. It dropped on the ground and it had 60만 원 in it. And a kid just gave it to the police and took zero money. All of it was in there. In Daechidong. So it was like one of those Hagwon kids, right? And I was so thankful. But I feel like in America that would never happen, right? If there is something for the taking, it will be taken. So I feel like with children too, for the most part, they can live their lives without their parents having to like watch over them because no one's gonna be taking them. And there's like less weapons and there's CCTV and I just feel like the crime rate's a lot lower and it's a lot less scary to be alive here.
I think Korean kids are very sharp-tongued. They're very smart. So if you try to talk to another student, they're like, 누구세요? 아는 사람 아니죠? The thing is, English kids are like, candy, yeah. Like give it to a Korean child and they'll be like,
이게 뭐죠?
엄마 받으면 안 됐대요.
Yeah, 인정.
아저씨 받아요. I think it's more the way the kids are raised rather than the kids
Yeah.
being smarter, because in the UK a kid is a kid, so you treat them as if they're innocent. And in Korea they're like, you're a small adult.
Yeah.
Almost. So kids are treated as small adults in Korea.
Yeah, you have responsibilities, you need to do what you have to do.
In the UK, you're a child, so you are a child. Do you know the little video of the mom being like, 그 아저씨, 안 돼, 안 돼. Did you see that video?
모르는 아저씨가 깎아 먹으러 가자 하면
안 돼요.
아이스크림 먹으러 가자.
안 돼요.
Huh.
그건 문화인 것 같은데. So I think it's actually more than just CCTV. First of all, like there's Wi-Fi everywhere and a lot of people have phones, including little kids. Or like those watches that little kids wear that are just pretty cheap, like 3만 원. Track their location and that they can like hit a panic button. 그런 것도 있고. 그리고 cards for children that keep track of like what they're spending. There's like 그런 것들 다 있으니까 it's quite easy to track a child.
I personally think that there's a culture in Korea that doesn't exist abroad, which is the culture of 눈치. And the thing is, I think one of the reasons Koreans wouldn't take something on the floor that isn't theirs is because they fear being judged by people around them. It's just like, it's not mine, people are gonna see. If someone leaves a laptop on the table in the UK, and someone's gonna take it, nobody cares. But in Korea, everybody's like, 뭔데, 왜 이래?
이유가 하나만 있는 게 아니라서 technology 그리고 CCTV 그리고 문화 그리고 예의 그런 거 다 섞으면서 한국 애들이 쉽게 다닐 수 있게 맞아요. 섞으면서 그렇게 되는 것 같아요. So it's like it's a deterrent, but it's not the singular cause. It's multi-causal.
But then Koreans, for example, know that everybody culturally will take a child being abducted very seriously. For me, it was a very interesting conversation to have because it's something that I've acknowledged before, the safety in the streets and the differences in the streets. Being able to talk about it, I find it to be very useful because then I actually have, thought about it, and I'll probably, if I'm like talking to other friends about it or something.
Right. Yeah, I also feel like you stop taking it for granted when you actually think about like the reality of it, because I feel like I've been taking the safety here for granted in some ways when I go back to America, because you can just live here. You don't have to be like an animal trying to protect your stuff. It's just 편하다. 네, 오늘은 한국이 안전한 이유를 말했습니다. 영상이 좋았다면 좋아요
구독.
눌러주세요. 안녕.